Okay, guys, today I'm going to talk to you about work stress, why it feels so real, and where it actually comes from. So, understandably, we've all been brought up to believe that something out there can make us feel a certain way in here. And so with our working lives we do that as well, don't we? Agree? So, too many emails, a bad boss, um, pressure deadlines, lack of pay. We look to our outside circumstances and believe that's causing our experience in here. Now, I want to raise a question around that. What if it doesn't work that way? What if something out there cannot make you feel anything in here? And let's look at it closely together for a second. So, think about you and think about the job that you do, even if you hate it. And you probably can't argue with me that on one day it can feel a certain way and another day it can also feel a certain way. No day is ever the same in terms of how it feels and the experience that you have of it. But the likelihood is that you portray that to what's going on at work. So you probably blame a good day at work for it being quite uneventful and steady. And then you blame an extremely bad day of work, an extremely bad day at work on it being absolutely chaotic and really unmanageable. And that's the reason why you feel a certain way, right? And it can't come from the job simply because if it came from the job, you'd feel a certain particular way and have a certain particular experience every single time. But you don't. You have a different experience each and every time. And as irrespective of what's going on in the outside world, the feeling and experience that we create is internal and it changes. And that's the way life works. It's nothing to do with the relationship we have with our jobs and how a job can make us feel a certain way. That's how life works fully. It's fluid, it's transient, it's not rooted, it's not personal to you, even though it damn well feels like it. Doesn't it? It really, really does. And I fall for it too. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that, you know, I don't fall for this illusion because that's what it is. It's an illusion that we fall for. And the beautiful thing about this illusion is when you know it's an illusion, when you know it's something temporary, something that's nothing personal to you. This is not telling you to stay in a job or change a job or do this or do that. These video recordings are designed to help you understand how life is really working for you, for me, your next door neighbour, the colleague you sit next to at work, and, celebrity figures. We all work the same way. We create experiences, irrespective of what's going on in the outside world. And when you understand that, something softens. Life feels lighter. Life feels nicer. Life feels easy. It's amazing how simple life can be when we just get out of our own way. When we take that experience that we're creating and just put it to one side for a minute because we know it's going to change and do what we have to do anyway, regardless of how it feels or what the experience is like, the life becomes a lot more easier. I'll give you an example quickly. So you come back from lunch and you have a lot of work to do. You don't know where to start. If you can recognize that the experience of that is coming from your mind and not from your computer screen, not from the emails, not from the Slack messages, or the instant messages, and not from the The colleague walking up to you saying he needs this by X amount of time. It's not coming from all of that, it's coming from you. And when you can understand that, it will soften for you enough to know exactly what to do out there. I might even be leaving it for a bit. It's for 5 minutes, taking a quick walk around the office or outside, and coming back to do it. Life isn't always something to fix from the intellect. Sometimes you have to go a bit deeper and see beyond what the intellect is creating to help you navigate through life, your working life. Isn't that interesting? It seems too simplistic, doesn't it? It seems too easy. I understand that. I get you. Me too. I still question it now. But it's truth. And it's always working for us. It's always working for you. It's always working for me. It's a truth that never lets us down. The only certainty in this life is truth. And if you are interested in hearing more about this, check out my previous YouTube videos. If you go into my YouTube channel, there are previous videos in there talking about this. I've also got my podcast for you to enjoy as well, which I'll link in the description of this video. It's called Wave Work Stress Goodbye. It's actually available on YouTube if you prefer listening to if you prefer listening to it on YouTube. If you like to listen via Apple, Spotify, Amazon, etc., you can listen to it via that as well. It's called Wave Work Stress Goodbye, and it talks about different work situations which question, like I've just done now in this video to you, where our experience is really coming from. It goes deep into how we are the creators of our experience. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.